comes from the void.
Death comes from the void. I've heard great things about Warhammer, actually.
We remain unbroken.
Oh.
Because we are the Space Marines.
Space Marines?
Numberless enemies surround us, leaving nothing but dead worlds and desolation. Yet, unyielding against the darkness.
Oh, God.
Are the Emperor's angels. His blade.
Vibes are immaculate.
The
aura.
Single purpose. To answer the call of war.
And before it's a turn-based strategy game with this trailer. Space Marine 2 gameplay. Let's find out. Gameplay overview trailer. Help me out here, guys. By guys, I mean the trailer. Sony, help me out. Explain it.
Welcome to Space Marine 2, the newest installment in the Warhammer 40,000 franchise. Brought to you by Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment. I'm Oliver Hollis-Like, creative director on the project, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of the game's story, game modes, progression, and a whole lot more, giving you a taste of what's to come when the game releases on September 9th. Space Marine 2 is a third-person action shooter set in the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000.
Wait, it's not an RTS this time? It's pretty. I don't know what's going on, but it's pretty. Wait, it's an action shooter. Are we back, guys? I thought it was gonna be some kind of like RTS or something. We're so bad. Nope, it's an action. Yo, okay, wait, hold on. Grug Brain activating. Grug Brain firing up. Grug Brain Marine at your service. Give me the action shooter. Let's go. Think Left 4 Dead? Yo.
Space Marine 2 is a third-person action shooter set in the grim, dark universe of Warhammer 40,000.
Part of the stipulation of the Gaijin Hideout concept, by the way, is I can violate the Japanese clause if I still think it's Gaijin coded. Like if this is like, if it's like, oh, I really like Evangelion or something, and then it's like, but like what if there's an American version of that, and then that comes out, then I can like. Then I'm like into that. I feel like this is Gaijin coded. This is like if Westerners did anime that like Americans like, but they were just Westerners.
The game's
that probably didn't make sense, but
campaign mode allows you to experience this epic story either solo or with up to 3 players in co-op.
Wait, in co-op?
Space Marine 2's story begins a century after the events of the first game.
Is the first one an action shooter, too?
Captain Demetrian Titus is a genetically enhanced super soldier and hero of the Ultramarines.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy.
This is like if Halo was based.
Titus has returned to the Ultramarines.
You're a lieutenant now.
Where he is demoted to lieutenant.
Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
And forced to prove
it is, but I don't think it got as much traction.
His loyalty in the heat of battle. On a distant
Warhammer is pretty Gaijin coded, I'd say. All right.
World, he must face one of humanity's most fearsome adversaries, the Tyranids.
Whoa.
As you take control of Titus and his fellow battle brothers, Chiron and Gadriel, you'll be thrown into the thick of a war of galactic proportions. Thanks to our unique swarm technology, allowing us to render hundreds of real enemies on screen at the same time.
What the fuck?
You'll face seemingly endless waves of crawling, running, and swooping enemies as far as the eye can see.
What in the Dynasty Warriors is going on right now?
You must repel the Tyranid invasion and rid the system of the Xenos threat, battling in the claustrophobic jungles of Kadaku, the majestic planet-spanning metropolis of Avarax, and
I love where we're at technologically right now. I feel like every game, especially if they just don't screw up the PC port and they take advantage of like people's systems that they, people's rigs that they have, every game can just look amazing and be like open and awesome, or you know, big and awesome if they want.
epic locations. After each successful mission, you'll return to the Battle Barge, a space fortress serving as the Ultramarines'
Yo, you know where they
headquarters.
got this from? They got this from Doom.
Here you can gather crucial intel by interacting with onboard personnel. Review your next targets and tailor your loadout to your upcoming mission.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Whether you prefer close combat or ranged warfare, the Ultramarines' wide range of equipment offers you an array of devastating weapons and unique special abilities.
It's third person Doom Eternal with other things, but that home ship thing, that's from Doom Eternal. I played the heck out of that game, dude.
A balanced approach is certainly wise, since performing a brutal melee finisher replenishes your armor and keeps you in the fight for longer.
In Doom Eternal, if you do a brutal melee finisher, it replenishes your ammo. That's why all the Doom Eternal footage is just nasty, like eviscerations. It's because you slice them open. When you slice enemies open with your chainsaw, you get ammo back. But this replenishes your armor. Interesting. And there's way more things on the screen.
Shred the enemies of humanity with the iconic chainsword. Liquefy them with the melter rifle. Or crush them with the mighty thunderhammer. How you vanquish
This might be more up my alley than Doom was even than Doom Eternal, because that was so skill based. It was like exhausting and enraging for me to beat. I got so good at shooters through that out of nowhere. I was so bad at them. That game made me get good. But this, I'm guessing with the armor and the like quantity of enemies, it's about like tanking hits, holding out, like managing your health and the kind of thing. I'm glad I recommended you checking this out, lol. Yeah, I probably should have recorded this. This was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But I'll grab it from the VOD. I'll download the VOD and snip it out or something. Wow.
Tyranid Invaders is entirely up to you.
Your duty is not yet done.
Yeah, so sorry if this is slightly less high quality. Hopefully the Twitch VOD is okay.
Beyond the story campaign, you'll find Operations Mode. Here, the focus is on cooperation and replayability.
Oh my
Play
god.
as one of 6 classes with unique skills and abilities.
The Emperor provides.
Then develop and customize them to make them your own. Whether you prefer the Sniper's stealth cloak and long-range capabilities, the Vanguard's grapnel launcher, or the Bulwark's chapter banner and storm shield combination, your Space Marine specialty, along with those of your squad mates, will be
Look at these, like, what are they, like pharaohs? Little mummies?
battlefield. Chapter banner and storm shield combination, your Space Marine specialty, along with those of your
What the We're fighting Egypt.
squad mates, will be decisive on the battlefield. The more missions you play, the more you'll unlock cosmetics for your Space Marine. You'll also earn
All right, I'm a little apprehensive about how many of the same enemy I see on the screen at the same time.
XP
But
and armory data that you can spend in the Battle Barge's armory to unlock new class perks and improve your armament's performance.
that was one thing that was really good about Doom Eternal, since they're borrowing elements from it. I'm going to make comparisons. Is they kept it so interesting with the enemy variety and like how they deployed them to you. There was like almost never a repeat like challenge. It was insane.
Eternal war demands eternal discipline.
If you're into more competitive challenges, well then you're in for a treat. Enter the fray in our Eternal War mode, where you'll be able to pit yourselves against other players. 6 Space Marines clash against 6 of their sworn Chaos adversaries
Really?
in arenas inspired by the game's rich settings. Choose your preferred rule set, be it the intense Annihilation Deathmatch, strategic seize ground.
We doing
or the
PvP?
exhilarating capture and control. Then
Nah, I'm good. I'll stick with co-op. That's how I felt too. I had to get some friends over into shooters before I got comfortable with
engage in
PvP.
adrenaline-pumping matches that will test your skills against players from across the world. Each skirmish offers you the chance to earn more XP and add more weapons to your arsenal as you prove your valor on the battlefield. That's all just a taste of what is to come. We can't wait for you to experience the passion and care that our teams have poured into this game. We've got more surprises in store for you, to be revealed very soon.
Wow.
In his name I will fight! For the Emperor!
Interesting. So I will say, like,
Pre-order the standard, gold,
I will say, it looks interesting. The aesthetic, like the setting and the aesthetic is I'm so about it. Like Space Marine and like all this stuff. I think that's really cool. I think historically there's something about this that's just very like it jives with me. It's very Gaijin coded, you would say. I'm gonna get so tilted playing this game. Yeah, well, that's the thing is like, so I've played, not to make comparisons because it is a third-person game, but like I did play Doom Eternal, and it seems like they're drawing inspiration from it, but they're applying it to like a third person, almost like Gears. Maybe like they're trying to do like Gears of War, but with like the more frantic action shooter pace of like Doom. And that might work better because honestly, I kind of vibe with third-person shooters pretty well. I play a lot of Fortnite sometimes with friends, or got a little cousin that's into it. So I think it might be easier, more accessible to pick up than something like Doom, but I'm a little concerned about enemy variety and maybe just how the game plays overall, because Doom Eternal was really tight with the gameplay and really good with like the gameplay variety and forcing it. The only criticism you could say is it kept adding things all the way till almost the end of the game. Like it kept adding new elements. Maybe added too many or something, but like it was just something new constantly, and you had to adapt. So I'm a little, but where they're succeeding, it seems like, is like the environments, and then the sheer number of the enemies is impressive on its own. I'm just curious how fun it's going to be to play as, and how these hordes operate, I guess. Monster Hunter, Elden Ring, Metaphor, Space Marine. Jeff needs 48 hours a day. I need like a full time. I need to get you guys some enticing subscriber rewards. Is what I need. This is what I need. That's the next. I need to get more money to play more video games. That's the only way we're gonna make this work. But I could try it. It seems cool. Like the aesthetic is cool, the design is cool. I was shocked that it was an action shooter, because these are historically like RTSs or something like that, and I just don't have the time to learn it. I'm sure it's good, but the Warhammer games are, I think they're usually like RTSs and other stuff or whatever. But if it's gonna be a straight up action shooter, and it kind of looks nuts. It's so much blood. It's so funny. Really hoping this game is awesome. Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, I was pleasantly surprised by that. So I guess if this makes it up on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'm a streamer. I specialize in Monster Hunter right now and other kinds of, like Japanese games that Westerners like. But there's also kind of fantastical Western games that I like to get into every now and then as well. And this is kind of looking like it meets that criteria to a degree. So we will be watching. We will be checking this out. If you're new here, please hit the like button and subscribe. I do reactions to a bunch of different kinds of video games. And follow me on twitch.tv/Gaijin Hideout. I stream live every Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. EST. And we play Monster Hunter. We play related games. We might play this. You never know. But yeah, twitch.tv/Gaijin Hideout. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.